LQ Biz News, your daily dose of Chinese entertainment and celebrity buzz. When Destiny Brings the Demon, Preview 15, Sweet Nothings, Telepathic Truths. Preview 15 of When Destiny Brings the Demon leans hard into the show's most disarming charm. It makes high fantasy feel wonderfully, hilariously domestic. After their mind-linked duel Cultivation, Sima Jiao can now hear Liao Tingyan's thoughts without even lifting a spell, and the series turns that cosmic upgrade into a rom-com playground. What could have been ominous, an emperor-level figure eavesdropping on a heroine's inner life, becomes an exercise in trust, consent, and gleeful indulgence. The mood is fizzy from the start. There's a snack kiss so light it crackles, a shared bite passing between them like a dare, equal parts sweetness and spark. It's not staged as spectacle so much as private mischief, a couple discovering how to translate affection into the physical language of everyday gestures. That same logic powers Sima Jiao's gift, an elegant mirror for Tingyan, so she can see herself anytime and anywhere. On the surface, it's practical. Beneath that, it's tender. The mirror reads like a promise: you're seen, you're enough, even when I'm not there. In a drama obsessed with power, that simple assurance lands as the boldest pledge. What follows is pure doting. The ancient sovereign who once practiced ironclad restraint has turned into the most attentive partner alive. When duty calls him away, he insists on staying connected. Think magical FaceTime, always on and a little ridiculous, which is precisely the point. The comedy doesn't undercut their bond, it showcases it. Sima Jiao's intensity, redirected toward care, becomes soft yet unmistakable. He's the same man who can break a realm with a look. Now he deploys that focus to remember her favorite pastries and to ensure her comfort. And then the preview delivers the joke of the week, a cultural pun that the show stages with cinematic literalness. Tingyan, self-professed salted fish, admits her favorite pastime is touching fish, slang for goofing off at work. Sima Jiao doesn't counter with a lecture on productivity. He teleports her to an actual fish pond and invites her to literally touch a fish. It's silly, it's romantic, and it's unmistakably them. The series has always played with idioms and ritual. Here it turns an office culture meme into a date, folding folklore, modern humor, and character truth into one buoyant set piece. If the tone is light, the subtext is not weightless. A telepathic connection risks erasing boundaries. The preview is careful to ground intimacy and consent. We watch Sima Jiao learn to dial his presence up and down, listening when invited, withdrawing when the moment belongs to her. Tingyan, for her part, stays gloriously herself, pragmatic, a touch lazy by choice, and allergic to performative grandeur. Their dynamic never collapses into worship. It's a partnership where power bends toward protection and affection, not possession. Arthur Chen threads a tricky needle as Sima Jiao. He keeps the spine of command while letting heat and humor bleed through the edges, so that even his most indulgent gestures carry the imperial stillness. Wang Yinglu answers with precision, time deadpan, and a softness that never turns syrupy. Together, they sell the premise that emotional fluency is its own form of cultivation, that the leap from restraint to tenderness can be just as disciplined as any martial rite. Visually, the preview promises velvet textures and gleam, the mirror's lacquered sheen, the bright bite of pastries, the glassy calm of the fish pond broken by her fingertips. But the real polish is structural. Each beat does triple duty: romance, character development, and world building. The snack kiss doesn't just swoon, it marks a threshold he's finally willing to cross after centuries of ascetic self-denial. The mirror isn't just a prop, it's a thesis about visibility and self-regard. The constant calls are not a joke at her expense, they're a running gag about an all-powerful man learning everyday intimacy. Perhaps the slyest line tucked in the preview is the suggestion that the once ascetic Sima Jiao has finally broken his fast. The show lets that innuendo bloom without tipping into crassness, keeping the tone teasing and adult rather than explicit. It's a promise of further closeness, yes, but also a statement of equilibrium. Desire here is playful, negotiated, and safe. Thanks for watching LQ Biz News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your daily fix of Chinese entertainment. See you in the next video.